Welcome to Lovington Lady Cat Basketball from the Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports. This evening's game is proudly presented by the Now Pharmacy, Devon Energy, Empire Services, and the Lovington Schools. Lady Cat Basketball is also brought to you by the First American Bank of Lovington, General Welding Supply, the Lea County Electric Cooperative, Lovington Auto Supply, and Bob's Thriftway. Welcome to Wildcat Gym as we get ready for Game 4 for the Eunice Lady Cardinals, Game 4 for the Lovington Lady Cats, and Game 4 for the Eunice Lady Cardinals. All right, that's the first and hopefully the last time I will do that tonight. I'm TJ Miracle, slightly addled apparently. She's Dawn Morgan, she's on it, and so we are here and getting ready for the start of this. And I don't think I'm recovered from the Dexter trip yet. So.
Well, that was a long road trip, and we were talking a little bit off air about the Lovington girls, and this is the same in all sports. I mean, these compressed seasons have the games so squashed together. The Lovington girls played Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday of last week, and then now tonight. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Monday. So 3 games in 4 days.
Correct.
And then they play again tomorrow night on the road at Artesia. So that's actually 5 games within 1 week.
Yes.
So that's not a lot of time.
And 4 within 5 days.
Yes, and that's not a lot of time to be rehashing, looking at the game that you just played and learning from it, and really having time to work out and work through some of the things that you're working on, technique, skills, changes, things that you anticipate against the next team that you're playing. Man, it is just fast and furious, as fast as you can go. So these Lovington girls have had a tough time of it, but so far they've mostly played just like tonight. They're playing Lovington as a 4A. They're playing Eunice, which is a 2A. Lovington played Carlsbad, a 5A, Friday night, and the night before on Thursday. I mean, they've either been playing above themselves or below. They haven't had a lot of really good head-to-head in district battles yet. And, of course, that's what they're going for, is trying to build and get ready for the district games. But it's been very lopsided one way or the other. It's been tough to really get a handle on just how they stack up against, teams in their own district so far.
Well, district in their own size, exactly.
Yes.
Of course, the Lady Cats falling to Dexter at that place. And one thing that I know Coach Wade Scott and his staff have got to be working on is ball control. Too many turnovers. I mean, they've got over 100 turnovers through 3 games, and that is just way too many. I mean, they had 31 turnovers against Dexter on Saturday afternoon, so got to work on that. Their offense is slowly coming around. They had 2 girls in double digits on that game Saturday. And of course, I've now lost my score sheet. I love it when that happens. There we go. Myra Castro led the way with 13 points, and Elizabeth Garcia had 10 points in that ball game for the Lady Cats. So, I mean, starting to get some scoring coming around, but really I think it's work on controlling the basketball, holding on to the basketball. The Lady Cats have had trouble finding their offensive rhythm. They are not going to be a team that runs and guns. And so I think maybe they need to work on being that ball control offense. In high school basketball, of course, you don't have a shot clock to worry about. You're not on a 24-second clock like in the NBA or a 30-second clock like in college.
Right.
Get it? Run your offense, basically play keep away until you see the setup that you want, and then make sure that you're taking the good shot. Don't just kind of slop it up and down the court and get somewhere and go, okay, close enough, and take a shot.
Right.
When you don't have a lot of offensive firepower and you have a little bit of trouble hanging onto the ball, that can teach you a little bit more how to control the ball, hang on to the ball, pass the ball efficiently, and it'll help you get your offense set and get good looks at the basket.
But, if you're not doing a really good job of controlling the ball, you're leaving yourself vulnerable to a team that's fast and quick and will come and take the ball away from you. And that's what they have seen, whether they have played, some teams below their classification or above sometimes, is that they're getting, sometimes it's sloppy turnovers, that they're unforced turnovers, but a lot of times they're getting the ball taken away from them. They're getting the ball stolen, and they're just not protecting the ball enough, not dribbling and moving with the ball and protecting it to be able to control it enough to set an offense and then go in for a shot and then set up offensive rebounding. And in terms of that, it's kind of a one thing before another, and the girls are just having to try to be on a really fast learning curve with all of this. They have their starters for the most part. I think they're five. They're starting five, except for Myra Castro now starting. The 4 out of the 5 starters are seniors. And so they have 5 seniors, and they're going to lose those at the end of this season. So in some of the games, the coach has been, if the Lovington girls are down and he doesn't feel like that they're going to be able to mount a comeback, and win, he's been subbing in and getting some of his sophomores some playing time against the teams. And that's crucial. I mean, they really have to concentrate on this season and these games, but he has to have an eye looking forward because he's losing 5 seniors, and there's not a single junior on the roster. The rest are all sophomore and freshmen. So very, crucial to get them some playing time, some experience. But it is this season, and you do have to go for the wins if you can, and try to put your best team out there on the court and play as well as you can.
Well, you certainly do. And another thing that I've noticed through the first 3 games of this season, and we've called all 3 of them, is the press seems to give this team fits. They don't have a whole lot of size, and so they tend to get trapped up and then be out of position with nobody there to help. Against Dexter on Saturday, it was 13-10 after the first quarter. Dexter switched to a full-on, you could almost call it a Hobbs Eagle press.
Wow.
And that's when really they started kind of struggling.
Okay.
And that's so, if Eunice can press them effectively and efficiently, it could become another long night until they figure out how to break it. And teams are going to see that on film, and they're going to say, hey, that's what we're going to do until they prove to us that they can get out of it.
Well, they come in with an 0-3 record. Eunice is 2-1. Eunice a 2A team. Lovington a 4A team, and they're coming off of. They really, at this point, they have something to prove, which is, what, we need to win a game. We need to put our game together enough and win a game and move on from there. So this is the game that they really are, if they come in, that they do their best and really try to get this W. It's going to be very important for them at this juncture in the season because they start district play next week.
Well, actually, they start district play tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Well, that's true. Yeah. See, I'm still stuck last week thinking, okay, next week is district. So, yes, it is tomorrow.
In a normal year, yes.
Right, it is against Artesia on the road, and, yes, it does start. So this is their final tune-up game, so to speak, and it is important, I think, for their attitude going into the game tomorrow night, as well as their record, to beat this Eunice team, which Eunice, they are well-coached. They always come in, and Eunice plays a pretty physical brand of basketball. We saw that even with the JV girls, and the JV game just before this one went into overtime. It was tied at 28 all at the end of regulation. They went into overtime, and Lovington was able to spread it out. They scored 8 unanswered points and was able to beat Eunice JV 36-29. So it's nice. We got a pretty nice little crowd here, including the varsity boys team is here tonight. They don't have a game tonight, so they're here lending their support, and I think that's going to be a really nice thing for the Lovington girls to enjoy, is that support of the boys varsity team here as well.
Helps if you turn your mic back on, and I think you are absolutely correct. We'll go ahead and take a quick timeout, come back, and continue. This is Lovington Lady Cat Basketball from the Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports.
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Devon Energy is proud to support the athletic programs of Lovington High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Lovington, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Wildcats!
When it comes to your hard-earned money, selecting the right bank is vital. Hi, I'm David Campbell, president of First American Bank in Lovington. First American Bank in Lovington is part of this community. So bank with trusted partners you know, and trusted partners that are part of this area we call home. First American Bank offers all the advantages big corporate banks do, and we do our banking with hometown support and commitment. Choose First American Bank, 19 West Washington in Lovington. We want to earn your trust, then earn your business.
Welcome back to Lovington Lady Cat basketball from the Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports from live at Wildcat Gym. I'm TJ Miracle alongside Dawn Morgan as we continue the Lady Cat pregame show as they prepare to take on the Eunice Lady Cardinals, a Lea County battle tonight from right here in Lovington. Great to have you along wherever you are tonight on the Lovington Sports YouTube channel on your smart TVs or devices. Also on, of course, HobbsAmerica.com on the Lovington Sports tab.
Well, I'm glad to be doing the game with you. We were split up on Saturday. You made the trip to Dexter to call the girls' game. I stayed here and was on assignment earlier than the game, and then came up to Wildcat Gym to call the boys' game. And wow, it's a lot to handle. You know, I used to think it was just doing play-by-play and taking care of your own stats, right, was a full-time job. And then we added the video component. And when you're if you're by yourself, you've got the camera to run, the score bug, which is separately that you have to operate. You're doing play-by-play because remember it is audio first. And then trying to do your stats. And on top of it, sometimes we have our own spots, a tablet here with our own spots to run the commercials that you hear during the game. So, man, that's a lot to juggle if you're by yourself. I felt like I was trying to grow 2 extra hands.
It helps to have at least 3 sets of arms.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So 2 people can do it just barely. We can do that. We can take care of it all, splitting up the duties here. So it's nice to have all of this. So TJ will be operating the camera, and
so when the camera isn't very good, you know who to blame.
No, I'm so glad that you've got that. I'll be doing the scoring bug, so the score on the screen is something I'm doing. We'll both be doing play-by-play in color, and both keeping some stats. So we have our game plan, and now we're just waiting for the start of this one, which the Lovington team, Eunice is over there in their bench area. The Lovington team is still out on the court with warm-up, only about 40 seconds left on the pregame clock. So we should be, they're heading to the seats. So the teams will be coming out on the court for introduction and the national anthem. So we will take a timeout, I guess, and be back. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, we can certainly do that.
All right.
We'll come back with the starting lineups and the tip-offs. Your tip-off, well, there is no tip-off anymore. In the opening possession, you're listening and watching the Lovington Lady Cats from the Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports.
General Welding Supply, Inc., the only locally owned and operated welding supply shop in Lea County. Why is shopping local important? There are many reasons. Shopping local keeps your dollar right here in Lea County. The staff at General Welding Supply shops the same stores you do. How about support? General Welding Supply supports local by sponsoring schools and youth sports. Shop General Welding Supply in Hobbs and Lovington. General Welding Supply, a proud supporter of Lovington sports. Find them fast in names and numbers.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lea County Electric account. It is called Smart Hub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lea County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lea County Electric, owned by those we serve.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle's new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that helps keep your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington, your Napa Auto Store.
We're the pharmacy that you've trusted for over 75 years. Being open for that length of time can only happen with consistency, service, and local engagement. Nowell Pharmacy has supported the local youth in City of Lovington for over 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Nowell Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Nowell Pharmacy located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Nowell Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Lovington Wildcats.
Welcome back to Wildcat Gym as we get ready for the start of Game 4 of this abbreviated COVID-19 basketball season. With Dawn Morgan, I'm TJ Miracle. Thanks so much for being a part of it on a Monday night. It's Monday night basketball from the Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports. Eunice wearing the Road Reds with white letters and numbers. Lovington in the home whites with the Wildcat blue letters and numbers. So getting ready to get into this one. Starting five tonight for the visiting Eunice Lady Cardinals. Of course, they are coached by Gabe Gaitan, longtime coach there in Eunice. Their starters tonight, number 1, Clarissa Patrone. Number 2, Arissa Frazier. Number 3, Faith Hobbs. Number 11, Isabella Garrett. And number 14, Kendra Caballero.
And your starting five for Lovington will be number 5, Celeste Dominguez, number 3, Madison Baker, number 33, Myra Castro, number 44, Jasmine Casas, number 50, Elizabeth Garcia, and your head coach for Lovington, Savannah Stockton. So
Wade Scott.
I'm sorry.
Wade Scott's the head
Oh,
coach.
Wade Scott. No, I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Back to volleyball.
I know. That's what I thought.
I
Wait
know
a minute. That's right. Wade Scott. My apologies, Mr. Scott. And I know I've got my head stuck in. Still back in volleyball, although now I'm already and I'm already thinking about baseball, softball too.
Which
so,
starts next week, by the way.
Yeah. Woof. So it is crazy, and a little nod to soccer, here and there as well. Wow. So. We are getting ready to, again, no tip-offs in COVID world on this year. So it'll be Eunice inbounding at midcourt between the Lovington and Eunice benches. And it will be number 3, Faith Hobbs inbounding. We're ready to get this one underway. And the whistle sounds. Inbound. Caballero going to bring it across the timeline. Passes it off to the left side to Patron. Back. Drives into the corner. Gets the ball back, takes a shot, and won't go. Falls across, and it is rebounded by number 3, Madison Baker, but she quickly falls, loses her balance, and falls down. The ball goes out of bounds, but last touch by Eunice. It is going to stay
and
Lovington ball.
They called a foul on Kendra Caballero,
Caballero.
her first team foul.
Good eye. Didn't see that up there. I was looking down again, writing score. So first team foul, but it was on the floor, of course. Lovington inbounding, having a little trouble hanging onto the ball. But that is Dominguez. She gets it out to Garcia. Garcia takes a shot at the arc, won't fall. Eunice is going to rebound. That's Faith Hobbs with her first rebound. She crosses the timeline, gets it to Caballero, over to Patron, back to Caballero, back to Patron. Now that is Hobbs in the far corner. It is no good, an air ball, and coming down with it is Madison Baker, her second rebound. She gives it off. Dominguez drives hard across the line, then pulls up, gives it to Garcia on the right wing. She takes it across, leaves it off for Casas, almost stolen away. Good defensive pressure by Frazier and Eunice. Casas takes it over, a bad pass. There's a fight for it, and it's going to be a turnover by Lovington. And that is Caballero with the ball, drives to the right arc, passes it over to the left, gets it back, right side, gets it over to the right corner to Frazier. Frazier sends it back, and then with a shot up from the left wing, no good. That was Patron taking the shot. Lovington with the rebound. That's Madison Baker. 3 rebounds. She takes it to the right, takes a shot. It won't fall. And Eunice with the rebound. Caballero's got it. No score. 6:14 left in this first quarter. Eunice still got it. Good defensive pressure by Lovington. Almost stealing the ball away. Over there in the far left-hand corner, a shot is up by Hobbs. It won't fall. Lovington with the rebound. That's Baker with her 4th rebound. She drives into the lane, puts a layup up, won't fall. And yes, the rebound is taken by, and I cannot.
Garrett.
All right. Garrett, Bella Garrett, her rebound. She gets it over to Caballero. Caballero drives into the right blocks, takes a shot, won't go, and a foul's going to be called, I believe, on Dominguez. We'll see if that's who it is, but I believe that's going to be called on Dominguez.
You are correct.
And it is going to send Caballero to the line. Caballero. And nothing but net on that. So 1 point. She breaks the ice for Eunice and scores the first point of this game, coming with 5:49 left in this first quarter. A lot of play for no score. Second one is up, and this one is going to bank off. So she's one of two at the line.
But last touched by Lovington as Castro got position but couldn't hang on to the basketball and out, so it'll stay Eunice basketball. Nope, they switched it, so now it will be Lovington ball.
I was going to say, I thought it was last touch by Lovington. So Elizabeth Garcia will inbound underneath the Eunice basket. And she gets it over there to
Myra.
Castro. Castro passes it off, leaves it for Casas. Casas drives in, right side, pulls back. Good defensive pressure again by Eunice. Passes it off, gets it back, drives into the right side, leaves it off for Baker. Baker thinks about the shot, passes it to Garcia. She drives hard, puts up a little shot, won't fall, air ball, and it's going to be trying for the rebound is Hobbs, but she can't really control it. She ends up pushing it back to the floor, and it goes out of bounds. So that is going to be a turnover for Eunice. As Garcia tries to inbound, just bounces it off of. It's going to stay Lovington basketball. I think she bounced it off of Caballero, who was being guarded by Dominguez, very tight on her.
But they've got the press on, and again, Lovington having a little bit of trouble with it.
And Eunice, I guess they have learned by watching probably game film on the girls, knowing that they need to press the Lovington. Lovington's got to answer that. The inbound comes to Myra Castro. She tries a shot, won't fall. She gets her own rebound. Then she sends it to Casas. Casas puts a shot up, and a whistle sounds.
They call jump ball.
Oh, jump ball.
So we had a tie-up, so it'll stay Lovington basketball.
Sorry, that ref was right in the bar, and the camera was in my way. I couldn't see him. So jump ball, and Castro inbounds. She gets it to Dominguez. A whistle sounds, though. I believe she's fouled. Let's see who they call that on. They're going to call that one on. It'll
be called on Caballero, her second personal, second team foul on Eunice. So Dominguez at the line for two.
And Dominguez makes the first one. She's got a point, and that ties the game up. 5:16 left in this first quarter. We're tied up at 1. And Dominguez going to take her second shot. It bricks off the front. Eunice with the rebound. I believe that was number 10. I think it's Jones. Cleo Jones with the rebound. She passes it off. Some new girls, Rangel, in the game now. And Jones takes a shot from the arc. It won't fall. Fight for the rebound. The putback by Eunice, and I believe that was Garrett with the putback, and it doesn't fall. And there's a whistle sound. We're going to have another foul. This is going to be on Lovington.
Going to call that on Gracie Story. That'll be her first personal, second team foul on the Lady Cats. And so it'll put Garrett at the line for two.
And the first shot is up, no good. Bounces off the back. So Garrett with a miss. She's got a couple of rebounds already in the game. Coming out is Castro. Coming in will be Martinez. Also coming out is Baker, and coming in will be Sanchez, Destiny Sanchez. All right, so Garrett, second one is up and short, no good, and grabbing the rebound is Dominguez. Dominguez takes it down, drives all the way in, going coast to coast, and 2 points. Celeste Dominguez putting Lovington up 3-1. As it's going to be Caballero. It is Jones bringing the ball down, passing around the arc. Eunice driving over to the right side is going to be Frazier, and she's going to be fouled. I believe they're going to call that on Sanchez. No, 30. Valdez. Valdez is in now.
Checking into the game, yeah.
Valdez, yep, it's going to be her first foul, and that's three team fouls for Lovington now. Although it was not in the act of shooting, they were going to say a floor foul, and it's going to put Hobbs inbounding. Hobbs gets it out to Jones. Jones sends it back to Frazier. Frazier back in the right side, and this time
Ball was knocked away,
Yeah,
so
and
it'll
it
stay
was
Eunice basketball.
Casas, I think, who got her hand on the ball. So good hustle, good defense by Lovington. No harm, no foul this time, and that's a good thing. Inbounds to Jones. Jones pulls back, gets it over to Rangel. Rangel takes a shot. Oh, Rangel. And that was a three-pointer. Yes, Rangel. I thought she had her foot on the line.
And so that'll make it 4-3 in
4
favor of Eunice.
And first three-pointer of the game.
And we've got a discussion going on now as one of the officials comes over.
I wonder if they thought it was just a – nope, he wants to call a foul. We'll see. There was just
he signaled Lex Martinez for something.
30. Lex Martinez 30.
Did he say
23 or 32? 23.
Well,
I guess he was
never put one up on the board.
No, so we assume it was not a
foul.
Not a foul. Lovington has the ball. Oh, and a bad pass down, and trying to save that is Dominguez. As that, that was a little ambitious, a little in front of her. So bad pass, and that's going to be another turnover for Lovington.
Well, trying to break the press, and sometimes that can happen when you throw the home run, when you throw the touchdown.
She's a letter just a little bit too much. Fraser's got the ball on the right wing. Tries a shot, won't fall, and that is Story with the rebound, but it's immediately stolen away. So another turnover for Lovington. Fraser's got it. They give it over to Jones, and over in the corner with an air ball shot again. That was Hobbs, and it goes out of bounds. So Lovington will have the ball. It's going to be Martinez inbounding under the Eunice basket. She gets it to Casas. Casas getting trapped up, but she passes it ahead. Looking for 30, Valdez. Valdez not in position to be able to get that. So it does touch her hands, though, and goes out of bounds. So another turnover for Lovington. I've got them down for 5 turnovers and Eunice for 2. Eunice takes the ball down. Fraser on the right wing. Fraser getting it back to Jones. Jones now to the left side to Hobbs. Hobbs drives to the baseline, puts up a shot, goes across the basket, doesn't fall in. Eunice fight for the rebound. Eunice has got it. Now a shot up, won't fall, and a fight for the rebound again. Casas comes down with this for Lovington. Casas gets it over to Story. Story getting worked on hard by Rangel. Story driving to that right corner. Passes over to Casas. Casas comes back, center court. Outside the arc. Oh, and the ball's punched away from her. No foul. It was a clean punch. She gets the ball back, comes back. Good defense by Fraser, though, on that. Whistle sounds. I think they're going to call. They're going to call Casas an offensive foul.
So that'll be the 6th turnover on the Lady Cats on the offensive foul on Casas.
Yes, and Casas' first foul on her. She doesn't have points in the game, but she has a rebound, actually 2 rebounds. So your score is 4-3. Eunice is leading with 2:50 left in this first quarter. Very low scoring game. A lot of back and forth. Eunice inbounding. Bringing it up the timeline is Jones. Jones pulls back. Drives to the right side. Drives into the blocks. Right side puts up a shot. Won't fall. And that's Casas with the rebound. Asbel, 42 with the rebound. She passes it down, but they're going to call. Actually, they're going to call.
Going to call a foul on Casas.
Yep, it's going to be on Casas.
So that'll be
that's her second
personal,
one. Yeah.
15 foul on Lovington.
And it gives the ball to Eunice. Jones has it. They give it to Fraser. Fraser back to Jones. Passes it over to Patron on the left. Jones back. She drives to the right side. Passes it off to Rangel. Oh, Rangel slips. The whistle sounds. Are they going to call Bell for the?
Yeah, they're going to call Baker.
Baker for a tripping foul. She came flying in, trying to steal that ball. I like the intent. Lovington trying to put some of that defensive pressure on, but it's going to be a foul against her. Eunice inbounds. They get the ball back to the right corner. Hobbs gives it off to Jones. She takes a shot, won't fall. And 14, Gracie Story with the rebound, her second. She gets it to Baker. Baker drives into the right side. Oh, a little pass underneath the basket to Myra Castro, and nice give and go, 2 points. And that puts the Wildcats in the lead 5-4. Castro, 2 points. Jones has got the ball. She drives in, gets it over to Patron. Back to Jones. She pulls back. passes it over to Frazier on the left side. She tries a shot. Air ball right in the hands of Baker. Her 5th rebound. She drives in, passes it to Castro. Nice little give and go. A repeat of that play. 2 more points for Castro makes it 7-4. Your Lady Wildcats lead, and a timeout is taken. It's a full timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds with more Lovington girls basketball on the Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports.
Tubing testing and scanning in the Permian Basin? Call Empire Services. Empire's been in business since 2012 and has maintained the professional and dependable service company for tubing testing and scanning. Empire Services, a proud supporter of all Lovington High School athletics. The team at Empire Services wishes the Cat athletes the best of luck this season. Don't forget, if you're in need of tubing testing and scanning, call Empire Services at 575-318-6465, 318-6465.
Back here at Wildcat Gym, the Lady Cats take the 7-4 lead here early in this one as they take on the Eunice Lady Cardinals. So 7-4 our score, first quarter, with about a minute and a half left or so. I'm TJ Miracle, and as we head back to the action, here's Dawn Morgan.
Just a few seconds left in this timeout as Lovington on fire. They've got the momentum right now. And Eunice, of course, always a fighting team, no matter what sport it is. They're going to come out. Both teams look ready, and it'll be Eunice inbounding underneath the Lovington basket. That is Hobbs. She gives it over to Jones. Jones passes it over to the left corner to Patron. Nice defensive pressure by Lovington. There's a pass over to Hobbs on the right side, then back to Story, and over to the left corner by Patron. She drives in, takes a little shot, won't fall, and with the rebound is Hobbs. Then there is a shot put up. It's kind of a wild shot, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Eunice.
And Eunice is getting some rebounds, but they are not taking advantage of the second shots. They drop back now in a 2-3 zone defense.
And Lovington is doing a pretty good job of being in there, trying for those rebounds. That is 23. Martinez with the ball, drives to the right side, then gives it off, leaves it off for Madison Baker at the top of the arc. She gets it to Story. She gets it over to Bell. Then she gets it over to Castro. Castro into Story. Story takes a shot. It doesn't fall. With the rebound is Bell, and she gets clanged into. So Bell with a rebound, and no opportunity really for the putback before that foul is called. They're going to call that, I think, on Hobbs.
No foul. They're just going to say that it went out of bounds.
Okay.
And so
well, that was a clash, although they kind of ran into each other. And I guess that's sort of offsetting fouls, you might say. And a rebound. All right. Inbounding Castro over to Baker, who puts up an easy layup. Nice moves by Lovington, and they are up 9-4 as Eunice has the ball. Rangel on the right side, and that's Patron. Takes a shot from the right corner, won't fall. Coming down with it is Story, but then stolen right back by Eunice, and then a whistle sounds. So another turnover for Lovington and a steal by Eunice, and then there is a foul that is going to send Jones to the line, and they're going to call that on 42 Bell. So that's her first foul.
And the 6th foul on Lovington. So after this, Eunice will be in the bonus.
Jones, first trip to the line. She puts it up, and it banks off to the right.
Something tells me a former basketball coach that's sitting about 10 feet from us is going to have something to say about that.
You know, the free throw shooting has been a little cold. Eunice has made only one of their free throws at the line tonight. This could be and there's a make. So Jones with 1 of 2 makes it 9-5. Lovington leading about 30 seconds and counting now left in this first quarter. Bringing it down for Lovington is Baker. Baker gives it off to Martinez. A little hook shot over, and it's going to fall, and it counts as Martinez is fouled after she put up a beautiful little right-handed hook. So she makes it 11-5 and also draws the foul, and they're going to call that
on
Jones. So that's going to be the first foul on Jones.
4th team foul on Eunice.
And the first, it's up and good. So that is Martinez who made that. So
the old-fashioned way.
Yep, she's got 3 points in the game, makes it 12-5. Lovington leading. Eunice with the ball as they send it down. Try a shot, won't go. That's Frazier with the rebound, her second. Now She gets it over to Hobbs. Hobbs tries a shot. It won't fall. Fight for the rebound, and Eunice has got this one. That is Jones with the rebound, her second. And she gives it over. Oh, in and out, that shot. I didn't see who took that on the left. I think it was Rangel. And now yep, and then that's the end of the first quarter, as there was no buzzer, but the referee saw the timeout and whistled that. So at the end of one, it's 12-5. Lovington is leading Eunice, and we'll be back with more Lovington girls basketball on Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports.
Hey, Wildcat fans. Wildcat sports are back in full swing. Catch the action live at the stadium, in the gym, or the Diamond, or see it on the Lovington Sports YouTube channel. Links on the school webpage, social media, or streaming at hobbsamerica.com. The Lovington Wildcats are the finest in the West, and we love to cheer on the athletes. Thank you to our Wildcat family for your continued support. Lovington schools are the best school district in all of Lea County. Wildcat strong, go Big Blue.
Attention shoppers. Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Back here in Lovington, Wildcat Gym, the final tune-up before district starts for your Lovington Lady Cats, and they lead after one on the Nowell Pharmacy scoreboard, 12-5. I'm TJ Miracle, Eunice ball as we start the second quarter. Here's Dawn Morgan.
Eunice throws the ball in, gives it to Jones. Jones over to Hobbs. Back to Jones. Back to Hobbs, left side. Rangel in the left corner. They get it back. And Jones is going to drive in, tries a shot. It's way short, and fighting for the rebound is going to be Baker with it. She gives it to Castro. Castro drives down the court, puts up a layup. It won't fall. Casas with the rebound. The putback no good. Castro with the rebound and the putback, as Castro has 6 points in this game and a couple of rebounds, makes it 14-5. Lovington is on fire, leading this one. Eunice with the ball. That is Jones passing it around the arc. Rangel on the left wing, back to Hobbs, back to Jones, back to Hobbs, back to Jones.
They're just going to play catch.
They're just passing around the outside of the arc. Finally, Rangel drives in, puts up a shot, won't fall, and Baker with the rebound. That's her sixth of this game. She drives it, takes it coast to coast, she kicks it out to Castro. She takes a three-point shot, won't fall. Coming down with the rebound is Hobbs, her third. And that is Frazier bringing the ball down the right side, goes around, drives the baseline, puts up a shot, won't fall. Casas tries for the rebound, and actually Dominguez is going to pick it up. Dominguez gets it and gives it to Castro. Castro pops it just a little 6-footer right there. Castro with 8 points in this game makes it 16-5. Lovington on a roll. Eunice wants to take a timeout and talk about it. We'll take it. Back in 30 seconds with more Lovington girls basketball on the Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports.
Devon Energy is proud to support the athletic programs of Lovington High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Lovington, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Wildcats!
Back here at Wildcat Gym, and a Eunice timeout as the Lovington Lady Cats are up by 11, 16-5. As we get you back to the action out of the Lady Cards timeout, I'm TJ Miracle with the call. Dawn Morgan.
And Lovington has been on fire. Castro has been making the points, but off of really good feeds, some good rebounding by Madison Baker, some good ball handling. So Lovington rebounding and shooting well. Eunice inbounds, though, and Jones gets it over to Rangel. Rangel almost loses it out of bounds. Saves it, gets it back, and taking a shot from the right wing is Hobbs. Wow, where did that come from? And she makes it, it's just a two-pointer, but makes it 16-7 as Madison Baker with the rebound takes it down court. There's a fight for the ball. And they're going to say a tie ball, I believe.
Yep, tie ball, but it'll stay Lovington basketball.
All right, so the arrow goes to White this time as Castro will go underneath the basket, and she'll be inbounding it underneath the Lovington basket. Castro to Baker. Baker gets it to Casas. Casas takes a three-point shot outside the arc and nothing but net. Casas with a three-pointer drains it, makes it 19-7 now. Eunice with the ball, taking it down. That is Jones. Passes over to Rangel on the right wing. They trying to pass it inside the lane, and it is stolen away by Dominguez. She's going to take it down in an easy layup. Dominguez with 5 points in the game now makes it 21-7, and Eunice with the ball as I try to get my bugs caught up now. Eunice with the ball. Rangel drives into the lane, loses a handle, but it's saved by Martinez.
Good block there by Baker.
And she gives it back to Rangel. Yeah, good defense by Lovington. They really are locking them out of it. And now that is another three-point shot. This one by Hobbs from the left corner, and that is going to make it 10 points. 21-10 your score as Baker with the ball. Crosses the timeline, gives it to Castro. She tries a three-point shot from the right wing, and it won't go, and the ball goes out of bounds.
But last touched by Lovington.
Right, last touched by Eunice, so it'll stay Lovington ball. And we have Castro out, and in for her, Elizabeth Garcia coming in. She will inbound. She gets it over to Dominguez. Dominguez dribbles over, passes it off to number 4 on the right wing, and she puts up a shot. That's Audrey Alexander with 2 points, or 3 points actually. Makes it 24-10. Eunice with the ball, and that is Hobbs taking a shot. It won't fall, and Garcia with her first rebound of the game. She drives down. As I get the score bug
and they
caught
are going to
back
call
up.
the palm ball, so it'll
gonna
be a turnover. That'll be the 9th for Lovington.
Yes,
That's
it
about the
will.
only thing that hasn't gone their way so far.
All right, as I fight with the score bug just a little bit here. 24-10 is your score. Lovington leading, but Eunice has got it off the turnover. That's Rangel, or that's actually Jones. Left side, she gives it over to Hobbs. Hobbs drives in, puts up a shot, won't fall. And the rebound is by Jones, and the putback is good. So 2 more points for Jones. Makes it 24-12. Lovington with the ball. Garcia brings it across the timeline, gives it to Baker. Baker kicks it out to Casas. Casas, top of the arc. Pulls up, gives it to Baker right wing. Baker pulls up, tries a shot, in and out, won't fall. Fight for the rebound. It's going to be Martinez for Eunice. She immediately gives it over, and she gives it over Caballero. Caballero kicks it out to Story. Story over to number 1, Patron. She puts up a shot, won't fall. The rebound is by Dominguez. I thought that was Alexander. So a rebound for her. Dominguez takes it down the right side. Passes off to Baker, left wing. Baker drives the lane, puts up a nice little left-handed shot. Oh, beautiful. 2 points for Baker. She's got 4 in the game and lots of rebounds as well. 26-12, your score with Eunice. A shot is up and no good.
But rebounded by Dominguez.
Yes, Dominguez has got it for Lovington. Casas gets the pass, then loses the handle on it, then ends up on the floor. Casas ends up with Jones on top of her. Casas showing a little temper there, a little frustration, and they're going to call a jump ball, and it's going to go the way of Eunice.
Yep,
so
Eunice
it'll be Eunice.
Back.
They will get the ball back. So that's a turnover for Lovington. 26-12 is your score with 3 minutes, 6 seconds left in the half, before the half rather. Eunice with the ball, little bounce pass underneath the basket. Garrett had it, trying to go someplace, but backing up hard against her is going to be, they're going to call travel for her. So that's a turnover for Eunice. That's their 4th turnover. Garcia's got it for Lovington, crosses the timeline, gets it over to Castro. Oh, and Castro travels. Oh, yeah. So immediately turning it over. So Eunice will have another chance to get down and try to chip away at this big lead. Lovington with 26-12, 14-point lead here. 2:45 left before the half. Eunice has got it, passing it around. Oh, and stolen away by Dominguez. Nice steal, and that's another turnover for Eunice. Casas has got it. Oh, and Casas trying a little bounce pass over to Garcia, and Garcia was behind her and could not get it. So one of those unforced turnovers, just one of those silly bad pass mistakes that you don't like to see. But Lovington can afford that a bit, being 14 points up. Eunice has got it, passing around the left side, driving into the lane is Patron. She puts up a shot, won't fall, and the ball is going to go out of bounds, and last touched, I believe, by Garrett. So Lovington will have the ball, and that is going to be another turnover for Eunice. Castro brings it across the timeline, drives in the right side, just puts up a little layup, and there she is, uncontested. Another 2 points by Castro. She's got 10 in the game, makes it 28-16. Lovington leading. Eunice with the ball. That's Caballero driving in to the left side, passes it off to Frazier. Frazier gets it over to the right side to Patron. Patron getting worked on hard by Castro. Castro almost steals it. Passes it to Frazier, and then over in the left store to Caballero. Caballero pulls up. Eunice just going to pass around the outside of the arc, look for position, try to get somebody in. They pass it to 11, Garrett. She can't handle it, but she gets it out before it gets stolen. Eunice going to pass it around outside of the arc again, and now pulling up with a shot is Frazier, and she drains it.
Long
and that is
two-pointer.
going to be nope, they say 3. They say 3 because that's 15. 28-15 your score now. Driving down the right side is Castro. Leaves it off for Garcia. Garcia gives it to Sanchez. And loses it. Bad pass. But they're going to call that. Yep, timeout.
Nope, an immediate foul going to be called as they're going to call the push foul on Lovington. That'll be on Casas. That'll be her third personal.
Ooh.
And that'll be the 7th team foul on Lovington.
All right.
So I think a little frustration in losing the ball there.
I think so too. A little some turnovers, as you said, frustration. 28-14 is your score.
And that
right
is
now,
the
though.
7th team foul, so it puts them in the bonus.
They did change that to just 2 points for.
I was pretty sure I didn't see
that,
the.
Now I can't remember who.
That was
who
Frazier.
made that was Frazier. That's right. Yeah. Well, they put 3 up, but they changed that to 2. So 14. And at the line is Frazier, and her first one no good. The rebound comes back to Frazier, and she ends up taking a shot, and she'll take the 2 instead. 28-16 is your score now. Lovington in the lead. That is Castro bringing the ball across the timeline, right side. She drives in. Loses the handle on it. Good defensive pressure by Caballero. Caballero ends up spinning it out of bounds, though, right into the Eunice bench. So it will be Lovington basketball still. Castro will inbound. She gets it over to Sanchez as 43 seconds left before the half. Castro gets it back, passes it over to Casas in the left wing. Casas with a shot. Nice. As 31-16 now. A nice three-pointer. And Eunice playing catch-up as the seconds tick down. 24 seconds left. That is number 2, Frazier, over on the right side, driving the baseline. She gets fouled, though, and let's see who they call that.
Casas.
On Casas.
That'll be her third. I thought it was her 4th. It's her third, but still.
Her third now, yes.
But still, that's 8 team fouls, and so it will put Frazier at the line for 2. She's 0 of 1 from the stripe, but has 4 points. 22.7 seconds remaining.
Yes, and that last 3-point shot.
Ref coming over and telling the Lovington student section they cannot bang on their drums and trash cans during the free throws.
And at the line is Frazier. She's going to go up, and it rattles home. So she's got 5 points in the game now. Makes it 31-17. Lovington leading with 22 seconds left. Roughly 22.78. Second shot, Frazier eyes it and puts this one up and in as well. So she's got 6 points, makes it 31-18. Lovington leading, just 20 seconds left, bringing it down very deliberately. Across the timeline is Sanchez. She gets it to Dominguez. Dominguez passes it out to Valdez. Valdez sends it over to Castro. Castro back to Sanchez, and just not ready for it. Sanchez bobbles that, ends up going out of bounds, so that'll be a turnover. With just almost 7 seconds left before the half, it'll be Eunice ball, and inbounding will be Hobbs. Hobbs gets it over to Rangel. Hobbs takes a last-second shot at it, doesn't fall, and at the buzzer, it's halftime, and your score is 31-18. Lovington is leading. We'll be back with your halftime report in 3 minutes with Lovington girls basketball on No Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports.
When it comes to your hard-earned money, selecting the right bank is vital. Hi, I'm David Campbell, president of First American Bank in Lovington. First American Bank in Lovington is part of this community. So bank with trusted partners you know, and trusted partners that are part of this area we call home. First American Bank offers all the advantages big corporate banks do, and we do our banking with hometown support and commitment. Choose First American Bank, 19 West Washington in Lovington. We want to earn your trust, then earn your business.
General Welding Supply, Inc., the only locally owned and operated welding supply shop in Lea County. Why is shopping local important? There are many reasons. Shopping local keeps your dollar right here in Lea County. The staff at General Welding Supply shops the same stores you do. How about support? General Welding Supply supports local by sponsoring schools and youth sports. Shop General Welding Supply in Hobbs and Lovington. General Welding Supply, a proud supporter of Lovington sports. Find them fast in names and numbers.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lea County Electric account. It is called Smart Hub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lea County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lea County Electric, owned by those we serve.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle's new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that helps keep your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington, your Napa Auto Store.
We're the pharmacy that you've trusted for over 75 years. Being open for that length of time can only happen with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now a Pharmacy has supported the local youth in City of Lovington for over 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Lovington Wildcats.
Looking for tubing testing and scanning in the Permian Basin? Call Empire Services. Empire's been in business since 2012 and has maintained the professional and dependable service company for tubing testing and scanning. Empire Services, a proud supporter of all Lovington High School athletics. The team at Empire Services wishes the Cat athletes the best of luck this season. Don't forget, if you're in need of tubing testing and scanning, call Empire Services at 575-318-6465, 318-6465. Hey Wildcat fans, Wildcat sports are back in full swing. Catch the action live at the stadium, in the gym, or the Diamond, or see it on the Lovington Sports YouTube channel. Links on the school webpage, social media, or streaming at hobbsamerica.com. The Lovington Wildcats are the finest in the West, and we love to cheer on the athletes. Thank you to our Wildcat family for your continued support. Lovington schools are the best school district in all of Lea County. Wildcat strong, go Big Blue.
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Welcome back to Lovington Lady Cat basketball from the Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports. We'll be right back.
Proud to support the athletic programs of Lovington High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Lovington, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Wildcats!
When it comes to your hard-earned money, selecting the right bank is vital. Hi, I'm David Campbell, president of First American Bank in Lovington. First American Bank in Lovington is part of this community. So bank with trusted partners you know, and trusted partners that are part of this area we call home. First American Bank offers all the advantages big corporate banks do, and we do our banking with hometown support and commitment. Choose First American Bank, 19 West Washington in Lovington. We want to earn your trust, then earn your business.
Welcome back to Lovington Lady Cat Basketball. It is your Lovington Auto Supply Napa Know-How halftime show from Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington. Lady Cats leading 31-18. I'm TJ Miracle, and taking a quick look at the numbers, Dawn.
Yes, and for Lovington, we have the leading scorer in the first half was Myra Castro with 10 points. She has 3 rebounds to go along with that. Also, you've got 6 points for Jasmine Casas, 3 rebounds to go with that. We've got 5 points for Celeste Dominguez, 4 rebounds and a steal for her. Also, 4 points for Madison Baker, but Madison has been the leading rebounder for the Lady Cats with 8 rebounds in that first half. Then you've got 3 points for Audrey Alexander. She popped a nice 3, and we've had several 3-pointers in this game, but Lex Martinez has 3 points. She got one of hers from the line, and then a bucket, and 3 and then that's it for the scoring for Lovington. We also had rebounding help from Gracie Story, 2 rebounds, and Garcia with 1 rebound, and Caitlin Bell with 3 rebounds. So a total of 23 rebounds for Lovington in the first half, and Lovington turned the ball over 15 times. So 31 points for your Lovington Lady Cats. Looking at Eunice, we have your leading scorer so far is Aricia Fraser, who has 6 points and a rebound. You've got Faith Hobbs with 5.7 rebounders. She's your leading rebounder for Eunice so far. We have 3 points from Chloe Jones, 3 rebounds to go with that. A point from Kendra Caballero with a rebound to go for that as well. 3 points from Denise Rangel, and you also have 2 rebounds from Jasmine Martinez. So that is how Eunice gets to their 18 points. They also turn over the ball 5 times, only 5 times, but they have a total of 16 rebounds. So Lovington is out-rebounding Eunice in that first half. Lovington turned the ball over much more, 15-5, but Eunice was not capitalizing on those turnovers by Lovington, and that has been part of the difference in this game, as if Eunice had been making points on those turnovers, they would have, narrowed the gap, the scoring gap on this. I think Lovington would still be leading. Also, Eunice having a little bit of trouble at the free throw line, and Lovington has not been to the free throw line much. I think just once.
Lovington is 2 of 3 from the stripe,
yeah,
and Eunice is 4 of 9.
So, Lovington doing a little better job and not fouling as much. Eunice is not fouling as much, but they're not having any, much luck at the line, capitalizing on those as well. So Eunice, again, it's kind of a mixed bag. Lovington is playing a little better in some areas. They're cleaning off the glass a little better, and they're denying some second looks for Eunice. And Lovington playing some pretty good defense as well. I think a little tighter defense than we've seen them play, a little more effective than against some teams. And Eunice has been pressing them a little bit. Lovington has been managing to hang on to the ball a little bit better, be more effective. I tell you who's been handling the ball very well. Madison Baker's been bringing the ball, driving the ball down, and Myra Castro as well. When those two are out on the court, Celeste Dominguez, Madison Baker, Myra Castro have been taking care of the ball and really driving it down the court, and either taking shots or passing it off and setting up some offense for Lovington. So better play. I'm seeing a lot better play. I don't know how they look as far as they looked at Dexter on Saturday, but they're looking like they're really finding their offense and finding some rhythm offensively and defensively in this game, TJ.
Yep, doing much better. Need to hold on to the basketball. We'll see what they do as we come back for the second half. This is Lady Cat Basketball from New Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports.
General Welding Supply, Inc., the only locally owned and operated welding supply shop in Lee County. Why is shopping local important? There are many reasons. Shopping local keeps your dollar right here in Lee County. The staff at General Welding Supply shops the same stores you do. How about support? General Welding Supply supports local by sponsoring schools and youth sports. Shop General Welding Supply in Hobbs and Lovington. General Welding Supply, a proud supporter of Lovington sports. Find them fast in names and numbers.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart Hub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
Back here at Wildcat Gym, getting ready for the start of the second half of action. Lovington leading 31-18. I'm TJ Miracle, and with the call, Dawn Morgan.
Lovington will be inbounding. Garcia will have the ball. Also on the court to start the second half is number 23, Lex Martinez, as well as number 3, Madison Baker. Number 23, and as they inbound, Castro's got the ball. She drives right side and finally falls, kind of hangs up just a little bit. She's got 2 more points already. Eunice with the ball. That is number 24. No, 14. That is Caballero with the ball again. Passes it over to Hobbs. Hobbs takes a 3-point shot. Won't go. It's Castro with the rebound, but she's banged into.
And they're going to.
Yeah, she is going to be fouled. So that is
first foul going to be called, as they're going to whistle that one on Faith Hobbs, her first personal, first team foul.
And it's on the floor, so Lovington will have the ball. Garcia inbounding to Castro. No scoring yet. 33-18 your score, as Castro gives it off to Baker. Baker drives into the right side of the lane, uncontested, puts up another shot, makes it 35-18. Lovington leading with the ball is Caballero. Caballero passes it off to Hobbs. Hobbs sends it in, tries a shot, but it goes out of bounds. So
actually, I think she was trying to get somebody cutting back door. That's the pass.
She was.
It's a turnover no matter how you look at it.
Right, and that makes the 6th turnover for Eunice. As Garcia inbounded to Castro. Castro takes her time, just walks it across the line. Drives over to the right side. A little behind the back pass to Madison Baker. Baker takes a shot, won't fall. And it's number 11, Garrett, with the rebound. She gives it off to Hobbs. Hobbs brings it down, drives in to the right side, puts up a shot she's banged into as she's moving forward. So it's going to be on Martinez, I believe. I believe they'll call that on Lex Martinez, and it will send Hobbs to the line. This is her first trip to the line. Yep, they are calling that on Lex Martinez. That's her first foul. And Hobbs with the shot. Hits the front, hits the back, rolls out. So the free throw shooting woes by Eunice continues. And this one rolls in, though. So that makes it 35-19.
6
Lovington
points for Hobbs.
Leading. Yes. Garcia with the ball, brings it down. Gives it over to Dominguez in the left corner. She gets it to Baker. Baker passes the right. Martinez, oh yeah, and she walks or travels. The old name for traveling, of course, walking with it. That's a turnover. That's number 16 for Lovington. Eunice has got the ball. Hobbs inbounds in front of the Lovington home court. Caballero takes it, gets it back, takes it to the right side, gives it over to Hobbs. Hobbs, oh, with a nice shot. And Hobbs is going to be, let's see, they're going to say that's just two,
yeah,
right?
She was about a foot inside the arc.
So 21 points, 35-21. Lovington still leading. Castro's got the ball, brings it down the left side, passes off to Dominguez. Dominguez drives the lane, puts up a little shot, won't fall. And Hobbs with the rebound. Hobbs passes it down to Caballero. Caballero going to take a shot, and she is manhandled by Baker. Baker just going to try to block the shot. She actually just kind of ran into her. So Baker is going to be called for the foul, and that is her second foul, and that is going to send Caballero to the line. She's 1 of 2 at the line tonight. 35-21 is your score here. 5:54 left to play in this third quarter. First one is up and no good. She's 1 of 3 at the line so far. She's got a point and a rebound in this game. Second one, up and falls short. And the rebound is brought down, but then taken away. Another turnover by Lovington. A shot's up, won't go. Lovington with the rebound. That is Baker. Baker takes it coast to coast and tries a layup, won't fall. Gets her own rebound and then falls to the floor. I think they're going to call a jump ball, tie ball, or is it going to be a foul?
Yep, tie ball, and it'll be Eunice basketball.
All right. So
good hustle going in there by Caballero to tie up Baker after the rebound and after she drove coast to coast. That was the 10th rebound for Madison Baker, but it will be a turnover for Lovington.
And that's going to be Hobbs with the ball. She gives it off to Caballero. Caballero across the timeline, gives it to Rangel, right side. Rangel, she's going to go up for a shot, and it's taken away, stolen away by Baker. Baker's going to take it coast to coast, but she gives it over to Martinez. Tries a little pass underneath the basket. Martinez can't handle that, and it ends up going out of bounds. So that's going to be another turnover by Lovington.
And it'll be a push foul by Martinez. That'll be her second personal. And it'll be the third team foul on Lovington, 18th turnover by the Lady Cats.
Not a shooting foul. It's on the floor, of course. So it's going to be Hobbs inbounding underneath the Lovington basket. She's going to get it to Caballero. As coming out is Garcia, number 50. And going in for her, I believe it was Story, Alice Story, or Gracie Story, rather. Caballero brings it across the timeline, left side, passes it over to Hobbs. Hobbs over to 23, Martinez. Martinez tries a shot. It won't fall. Going up for the rebound is going to be 14. That is Story, and they call whistle sounds. I think it just
went
out of bounds. Right, last touch by Story. So it will be Eunice basketball. Inbounding, they get it over to the right side. Caballero puts a little excuse me shot up. It won't fall, and that's going to be Alexander with the rebound. She passes it off. Dominguez is going to take it. Pass it off to the left. Taking a shot from the left side is Castro. Well, won't fall. And the rebound made by Story. Story gets it out. Baker's got it. Top of the arc. Sets some offense. Working. Gives it off to Alexander. Alexander passes it off to Castro. Castro drives in, kicks it back out to Baker on the right side. Baker puts up a three-pointer, won't fall. And with the rebound is going to be number 3. That is Hobbs. Another rebound for her. Passes it over the left side to Caballero, then gets it back. Eunice trying to pick up the pace a little bit, trying to and that's Rangel from the right wing, tries to put up a shot. She's going to get fouled. And let's see, they call that on Story? Yep, on Story. So that is going to send Rangel to the line. It's her first trip to the line tonight. She's got 3 points in this game, a nice three-pointer in that first half. 35-21 is your score. 4:18 left. We've got a little back-and-forth basketball going on, a little scoring drought going on. The first one is up for Rangel. She's got 4 points in the game now. Subs coming in for Lovington and Eunice as Castro goes out. Garcia comes in. Baker comes out. And 30 is that Valdez going in for Lovington. So second shot by Rangel. She eyes it, puts it up, and it is going to be no good. A miss and a fight for the rebound. A whistle sounds.
I think they're going to call a lane violation.
Yeah,
they're going to call a lane violation on Lovington. So that will wipe the miss off for Rangel and give her another shot at it.
Rangel with another chance. She puts it up. A lot of spin on the ball. This one rolls in. So a costly lane violation makes it 35-23. Lovington leading. That's Garcia with the ball. Garcia passing it around the right side, drives in, kicks it out to Story. Story getting worked on hard by Caballero. Oh, and a bad pass, and it's actually picked off by Jones, and then she gets slammed into from behind by Garcia. So pretty sure they're going to call that on Garcia. Going to be a push foul. Yes, that is her first foul, and that is going to be on the floor.
Yep, 15 foul on Lovington.
That will be Hobbs inbounding from right in front of the Lovington bench. It is 35-23 in the third quarter, just 4:18 left to play. As a Eunice inbounding, they get it to Caballero. She walks across the timeline, passes it over to the left side to Jones, then over to Rangel, right side, over to Hobbs. Hobbs takes a shot, a three-pointer won't fall, and it's going to be Alexander who takes the rebound, comes up with it, passes it off to Garcia. Garcia, nifty little pass to Dominguez in the lane, but before she can take it and to get a shot up, she is fouled.
So Dominguez will head to the line for 2. Lovington has really picked up the pace here as they are going to call the hold foul on Caballero. That'll be her 3rd personal. Just the 2nd team foul on Eunice here in the second half. But Dominguez at the line, as we mentioned, for 2, where she's 1 of 2.
Dominguez puts this up, and it's very short, bounces off. So she's 1 of 3 at the line. 35-23, 3:57 left to play in this 3rd quarter. Second one is up, and this one rolls in. So Dominguez with another point. She's got 6 points in the game. Makes it 36-23. Eunice with the ball. Right, that's Caballero across the timeline. They pass it out. They get it over. A shot up by Jones won't fall. The rebound, she gets her own rebound and pulls up, reloads, takes another shot. This time it's Garcia with the rebound. She's going to take it. Garcia. Bounce pass over to Valdez. Valdez back to Garcia. Garcia out midcourt between the arc and the timeline. Just looking at the O, pulls back. Just going to take her time. Lovington with a nice lead, 3:17. Clock is ticking, 3:17 left in the 3rd quarter. Garcia just going to hang on to the ball. She passes it over to Alexander. Oh, a nice shot. 3-pointer from Alexander makes it 39 or 38. No, just a 2-pointer. Thought she was across the line.
I thought they signaled
yeah,
3,
I
but I
thought they
guess
did
you're
too.
right.
All right. And Eunice has a shot up, won't fall. And with the rebound is Alexander. That's her 3rd rebound. She's having a good 3rd quarter. She passes the ball around. Garcia's going to get it back. Yeah, just looking at clock, kind of eating clock. Garcia hanging on the ball, forcing somebody to come and press against her. Gives it off to Dominguez. Dominguez off to Story, right side. Bounce pass to Alexander. Oh, and Alexander loses the handle. Nice little pick off by Caballero. Caballero taking it coast to coast, puts up a little layup. Yeah, that's a layup and 2 points off of the steal. And that gives Eunice 25, 38-25. Eunice nicking away, chipping away into this pass. I think Lovington's got to pick the pace back up. They don't have enough of a cushion to just sit on the ball at this point. Garcia's going to do just that. She's hanging on the ball. Worked on hard, though, by Jones. She leaves it off for Story, gets it back. Bounce pass to Dominguez on the right wing. Oh, and a bad pass is picked off by Rangel as another turnover for Lovington, and a whistle sounds. And
push foul on Garcia.
Foul. Garcia.
Her 2nd personal, 6-team foul.
Away from the ball, of course, as lots of subs come in. Rangel's going to go out, and Martinez goes out. Coming back in, Patron looks like more the starters for Lovington as Jones is on the court still, and inbounding will be Frazier. She gives it to Caballero. Yep. Caballero brings it to left side, gives it to Jones. Jones passes it over to Patron. Patron takes a shot, way short. Alexander with the rebound. Oh, and it's almost stolen. She gives it to Casas. Casas going to bring it down. Get it over on the right side to Dominguez. She passes to Story, top of the arc. Story just bouncing, takes it left, gets it to Castro, thinks about the shot, pulls out, gives it to Dominguez. And Lovington just going to kind of play catch outside the arc. That's Casas with it at the top of the arc right now, getting worked on hard by Patron. And now pulls up, takes a shot from the right wing. It won't fall. It bounces off the backboard, and it is going to go out of bounds. So that's going to be Eunice basketball. Eunice will inbound from beneath the Lovington basket. That is going to be Hobbs, who inbounds, gets it to Caballero. 38-25. Lovington is leading in this with 1 minute left to play in the 3rd quarter. As Eunice getting it inside to Garrett. Garrett bounces along the baseline. She tries to pass it, kind of throws it away, and it's picked up by Lovington, but it's tied up immediately as Garrett was able to get a hand back on it as Alexander and Garrett were fighting for it. And the refs called a jump ball, but now we have a player down on the court, as I believe that is...
Yeah, we've got an injury timeout on the floor.
Not sure who that is, so can't really tell. I don't know if that's... I
believe
don't know.
It's Garrett.
Is it Garrett or Patron?
No, I think it may be
maybe it's
Patron.
Yeah, nope, it's Cavalier.
Yeah, it's Patron.
It is. It's number 1, Patron. So she's going to limp off the court, limp out, and be treated over in the Eunice bench area. And it'll be Eunice basketball, though. Eunice will inbound in front of their bench. No, it'll be Lovington basketball. And it'll be Dominguez inbounding in front of the Eunice bench.
A lot of confusion from this officiating crew. They'll point one way and then go the other.
And it makes it a little difficult for us. I'm just trying to watch the action, but the calls keep changing. All right, Castro driving it, pulls up, top of the arc, passes left to Dominguez. Oh, tight defense by Eunice, and they're going to say she traveled. She took that little slide step, so that's going to be another turnover by Lovington. They've got 21 turnovers now. And that is going to give it over to Eunice. Inbounding, they give it to Caballero. She passes it off to Jones, left side. Jones over to Rangel. Rangel puts a shot up. Oh, and it falls, hits the backboard. Rangel with another 2 points. She's got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the game now. 38-27 your score. Lovington is leading. Castro with the ball, gives it off to Alexander, and Alexander pops a 3 from the left corner.
No question about that one.
Yeah, 6 points in the game, both of them trays. And as the buzzer sounds, it is 41-27, Lovington leading. We'll be back in 60 seconds with Lovington girls basketball and No Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle's new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that helps keep your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington, your Napa Auto Store.
We're the pharmacy that you've trusted for over 75 years. Being open for that length of time can only happen with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported the local youth in City of Lovington for over 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Lovington Wildcats.
Helps if you hit all the right buttons. Back here at Wildcat Gym, start of the fourth quarter, the Lovington Lady Cats leading 41-27 with the call, Dawn Morgan.
Eunice inbounds to start off the fourth quarter. They get it quickly to Rangel. She kicks it back out to Caballero. Goes over to the right corner. Back to Rangel. Rangel in the lane. They kick it back over. It's Caballero driving the baseline, and she tries a pass. It's picked off by Dominguez, but a whistle sounds. I think they may call that on Dominguez.
Yep.
We'll see. Yep, it is going to be on Dominguez, and that is going to be just her second foul.
But it is the 7th in the half on Lovington, so that'll put Eunice in the bonus for the entirety of the fourth quarter.
Caballero is at the line. She's got, and their first one is up and good. As
she's got 4 points now in the game.
She does.
And is 2 of 5 from the charity stripe.
And substitutes coming in for Lovington as coming out is Alexander and Story. Second one is up, no good. It falls out. And the rebound, there's a fight for it, and actually coming down with it, Caballero's got it. She passes it off, gets it back, top of the arc, then sends it over to Hobbs on the left side. There's a shot up, won't go. Fight for the rebound. Fighting for it was Casas. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Eunice. So Lovington will have the ball. Uh-oh.
And a whistle sounds.
She
they
just
weren't ready yet.
Yeah, she just the ref wasn't ready. She just got it in a little too quickly, which is better than hanging on to it and getting a 5-second call on you. So that is Castro bringing it down top of the arc, passes it over to Baker, back in the game for Lovington now. And that is Casas taking a three-point shot, won't fall. Fight for the rebound underneath it. It was Dominguez and Hobbs fighting for it. And they're going to call jump ball and say it's Lovington's ball. Lovington will inbound. That's Castro. Castro, bounce pass in to Dominguez. Dominguez fighting through traffic, gives it to Casas. Casas out to Martinez. Martinez to Baker, top of the arc. Baker gets it off to Castro. Castro pulls back, passes it to Martinez. She drives right side, loses the handle on it, and that's another turnover for Lovington as Garrett with a steal. She gives it over to Rangel. Rangel loses the handle on it, pops it up, and turns it over. Casas picks it up for a nice steal. Brings it down. Dominguez has got it. Passes off to Castro. Then they give it to Baker in the right corner. Baker tries a shot. It won't fall. And Caballero with the rebound. She's going to take it right side. Pulls up. Outside the arc. Gets it over to Jones. Jones with a beautiful shot. Is that going to be a 2 or a 3 for Jones? It is going to be, yep, it's a three-pointer. It's a three-pointer. So that makes it 41 to 31. Eunice is chipped away. They're just down by 10 now as Lovington's got it over in the left corner. They give it to Baker. She drives the lane, puts up a shot. It won't fall. It rolls out. Caballero with another rebound as Eunice is on a hot streak as Caballero goes down the timeline. She's getting worked on hard by Dominguez. Eunice passes the ball over to Jones on the right side. She puts up another shot. This one won't fall. Dominguez with the rebound, but then she falls to the floor. There's a fight for it. And let's see, I believe they're going to call tie ball, and it's going to go Lovington's way.
So Lovington dodging a bullet right there. Would have been their 24th turnover of the ball game, but they'll keep it.
As 41-31 is your score. Lovington was leading by more. Eunice has chipped away at that during this second half, but certainly 5:43 left to play in the game as Garcia's got the ball. Brings it around, gives it to Dominguez. Dominguez passes it off to Casas. Casas to Baker. Baker's top of the arc. Drives in, pulls back. Drives in again, pulls back. Gives it to Casas. Casas, top of the arc. Gives it over to Alexander back in the game. Oh, almost stolen away. Some very tight defense by Eunice on this. Very aggressive as they're coming for Lovington. Baker gets the ball back, tries a shot. The last 3 or 4 shots by Baker have not gone in, and the rebound, there was a fight for it with Dominguez. Dominguez gets tied up on the floor, and they're going to say a tie ball, and this time it goes the way of red. So that is going to send Hobbs to inbound underneath the Lovington basket. She gives it to Caballero, 41-31. Eunice trailing only by 10. You got to say the momentum slightly with Eunice right now. As Jones gets it in the lane, a nice pass. A ball is put up but can't fall, and it's Baker with the rebound. She gets it, passes it down to Alexander. Alexander loses the handle on it, but it is last touch by Alexander, so it's a turnover by Lovington. It's Dominguez with a fumble there. It's going to be Caballero with the ball to Jones, back to Caballero. Gets it over to Hobbs, drives it down the baseline. Oh, and she gets bumped into. Oh, no, they're going to say she went out of bounds. So she traveled with it. I thought she stepped out of bounds. So there's a turnover by Eunice. Lovington with the ball back. 10-point lead, 4:41 left to play. Garcia's got it. She'll lope across the timeline, center court, pull up, take a look. And she's just daring somebody to come after her. She bounced pass over to Baker on the right wing. Baker has it. Baker pulls back. She's getting worked on hard by Caballero. And very tight defense by Eunice. Gives it over to Casas, top of the arc, over to Alexander. She takes a three-point shot. This one won't fall. Martinez with the rebound, her third. She's going to take it, passes it off to Rangel. Rangel passes to Jones. Jones puts up the shot from the right side, won't fall. And Eunice with the putback, and it won't fall. That was Martinez with the rebound. And that is Garcia who gets it. Garcia, another rebound for Lovington. She takes it across the timeline, drives into the right side, leaves it off for Dominguez. Dominguez over to Alexander. Alexander at the top of the arc, puts it in. It falls. Hits the backboard and then falls. So that is 2 points. 2 more points for Alexander, makes it 43-31. Ay. And
timeout taken by Eunice. It'll be a full timeout with 3:36 remaining in the ball game. It's Lovington 43, Eunice 31. We're coming back here on Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports.
Looking for tubing testing and scanning in the Permian Basin? Call Empire Services. Empire's been in business since 2012 and has maintained the professional and dependable service company for tubing testing and scanning. Empire Services, a proud supporter of all Lovington High School athletics. The team at Empire Services wishes the Cat athletes the best of luck this season. Don't forget, if you're in need of tubing testing and scanning, call Empire Services at 575-318-6465, 318-6465. Hey Wildcat fans, Wildcat sports are back in full swing. Catch the action live at the stadium, in the gym, or the diamond, or see it on the Lovington Sports YouTube channel. Links on the school webpage, social media, or streaming at hobbsamerica.com. The Lovington Wildcats are the finest in the West, and we love to cheer on the athletes. Thank you to our Wildcat family for your continued support. Lovington schools are the best school district in all of Lea County. Wildcat strong, go Big Blue.
Back here at Wildcat Gym, the Lovington Lady Cats up 43-31. Here with 3.5 minutes or so left to go in the game. I'm TJ Miracle, and with the call, Dawn Morgan.
Eunice will have the ball. Inbounding is Hobbs to Caballero. Caballero brings it across the timeline, getting worked on by Paul. Gets it to Rangel, right side. Rangel drives in against Garcia. Kicks it back out to Caballero, back to Rangel. She can't find any room. She kicks it over to a three-pointer by Hobbs. It won't fall. The rebound is by Eunice. That one won't go. And fighting for the rebound, Rangel's got it. Rangel. So Eunice will have yet another look, and this one is all Hobbs all the way, and a three-pointer cutting down that lead. So 43-34 now, as getting trapped in the backcourt as Garcia, and she's just going to fall down. She was trapped in the backcourt. Excellent defensive pressure by Rangel and Caballero against her.
They're going to call the foul on Caballero.
They're going to call Caballero, and I believe that's her third or fourth. That's her fourth. That's right.
Eunice faithful in attendance, not liking the call.
Nope. As Garcia will get it into Dominguez, and Dominguez is going to also, she's going to be fouled immediately, as fouling her, bumping her from behind, I believe, is Caballero. Are they going to call Caballero again? That'll be it for her.
So
she fouls out. 43-34 your score, 2:53 left to play, as Eunice getting very aggressive.
Finishes with 4 points and 4 rebounds and 5 fouls. So yes. Caballero done for the game.
And Eunice, that'll be number 23 working at Martinez, working against Garcia. Garcia bouncing it into Dominguez on the right side. Dominguez loses the basketball, and before Jones can pick it up, there's a fight for it. Skidding in there is Madison Baker.
And they're going to call the foul on Madison.
They're going to call Madison with that foul, and that is going to be another foul. That is her third.
And
1, 2, 3.
8th team foul on Lovington.
And it's going to be, Eunice has got the ball, and taking a shot from the right side is Frazier. Coming down with the rebound is Baker. Baker sends it down to Paul. Paul tries to save it from out of bounds, sends it over. It's another turnover, a turn back over right away by Dominguez. She picks it up. The teams trade the turnovers there. Kind of some very frantic play. You'd think it was the final 10 seconds, not just 2:20 left to play. Lovington is in the lead, 43-34. Dominguez with the ball. Dominguez drives over to the left, almost runs into Garcia, her own teammate. Dominguez tries to get through the lane, loses the handle on it. They're going to say, I think she traveled. Are you going to call the foul?
They're going to call the foul on.
All right, because I think she really was, they're going to call kind of a trip foul. And let's see, Baker, the ref, there's some disagreement there.
There's some question about a foul a minute ago. And they're going to call a trip on
let's see who they're
going to call. Number two, so they'll call it on Frazier. Her first personal, 4th team foul.
Yep.
So
Lovington will have
not
the
in
ball.
the bonus yet.
Nope.
And Coach Gabe Gaitan coming over and talking to the officiating crew.
And
I think there is some question as to whether or not there should have been a bonus. I think they're saying that it was an offensive foul, which means that it was just a turnover and there would not be shots.
Okay. So interesting.
So that is what they're saying, is that it was an offensive foul. And so it's a turnover for Lovington, which is turnover number 27 for them. But since Eunice did not have the ball, it is an offensive foul, And so, therefore, they are saying that the bonus, it is just a turnover.
Right. And the bonus doesn't apply because it's not a shooting foul.
Correct. Well, I mean, the bonus is when you're on offense.
Right.
If you're on defense,
Then it
you don't
doesn't-
get to shoot, is
right.
my understanding. I've never seen that before. So.
Okay, so we got it
And
sorted
they're
out.
just clearing some
Lovington-
things up, but now it
Lovington
is
will have the
Lovington
ball,
basketball.
and Garcia inbounds to Dominguez. Dominguez going to drive in, right side, put up a layup. It's blocked as number 2, Frazier, blocking it, but I think she's going to get called for the foul.
So that'll be her second personal, 16 foul on Eunice. And so it will put Dominguez at the line for 2. She's 2 of 4 from the stripe, has 6 points on the evening.
A minute 55 left to play in this game. And Lovington with a 9-point lead. A little bit of pressure on Dominguez to make these. It's going to make the next under 2 minutes a lot more playable and doable for Lovington if she can sink at least one of these. And she does the first one, nothing but net. So makes it 44.
And Arissa
to
Frazier got to
34.
be very careful. She was very close to a violation there coming into the
a lane
lane.
violation.
Of course, it's a 2-shot foul. So
And Dominguez with a second shot. This one also up and good. So good play and good shooting under pressure. 45-34 is your score. A minute 52 left to play. Eunice has got it, and that is Frazier in the right side. Puts up a shot, won't fall. Rangel with a put back, it won't fall. And this time it is going to be Dominguez with the rebound. She takes it, pulls up on the right side, loses the handle. It's stolen away, but then stolen right back by Casas. The team's trading another turnover, and then the whistle sounds. They're going to call a foul, and let's see, are they going to call that on Hobbs? I believe it was on Hobbs against Dominguez. So that is going to be the third foul on Hobbs. It puts Casas at the line. And I lost track of about 4 rebounds there as it was quick, and about 4 turnovers as the teams traded turnovers twice in the space of about 10 seconds. Casas up and doesn't go.
But
A miss,
Dominguez
but Dominguez with the
rebound.
rebound. Dominguez has got it over on the right wing. Getting worked on hard, gets it to Castro, top of the arc. Castro pulls back, she's getting worked on hard by Hobbs. Hobbs wants the ball. Castro kind of runs over, but Castro, I think, is going to be fouled. They're going to call number 3. They're going to call Hobbs. So another foul against her, and that is, I believe that's her fourth. Yeah, her fourth.
And it'll be the 8th team foul on Eunice, so that'll put Castro at the line for the 1-and-1.
And Castro's first trip to the line tonight. She's got 12 points in the game and 4 rebounds, at least 4. I think she actually had one or two of those rebounds that was too quick for me to write down. But Castro will be at the line as it's 45-34. Your score, a minute 16 left. Castro banks off to the right, no good. Eunice with the rebound.
Rebound by Garrett.
That's Hobbs with the ball. She pitched, trying to pass it to Frazier, and it goes out of bounds. So another turnover by Eunice. So it'll be Lovington ball as Garcia will have it. Inbounds to Castro. Castro now passes down to Baker. Baker drives into the right blocks, and she's going to be fouled. I think they're going to call that on Frazier.
That'll be her third personal, 9th team foul, and so it'll send Baker to the line for the 1-and-1. And that will be the final of the single shot bonus variety for Lovington. They will be in the double bonus on the next foul.
And Baker has been a rebounding machine for Lovington. She's got 4 points in the game. And this one is no good. It falls off to the right, but Dominguez with the rebound. She also has been a rebounding machine for Lovington and loses the handle on it. And there's a fight for it on the floor. Eunice ends up with it, and picking it up is Casas, and they're going to say a push foul
On Dominguez.
So Dominguez going to be called for that foul. I believe that's 4 on Dominguez now.
Nope,
just 3. It is just 3. I looked up at the scoreboard. They're showing 3, and that is true.
And a timeout.
So a timeout is taken, and we will be back. We'll see if it's we'll be back in 30 seconds with more Lovington girls basketball on the Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports.
Hey, Wildcat fans. Wildcat sports are back in full swing. Catch the action live at the stadium, in the gym, or the Diamond, or see it on the Lovington Sports YouTube channel. Links on the school webpage, social media, or streaming at HobbsAmerica.com. The Lovington Wildcats are the finest in the West, and we love to cheer on the athletes. Thank you to our Wildcat family for your continued support. Lovington schools are the best school district in all of Lea County. Wildcat strong, go Big Blue.
Back here at Wildcat Gym, the full timeout taken by Eunice. They have one timeout remaining. Lovington leading Eunice 45-34, looking for their first victory of the season. They're a little over a minute away from it as Arissa Frazier, though, goes to the line for Eunice to try to chip into it. Back to the action. Here's Dawn Morgan.
She was fouled by Dominguez after a bit of a free-for-all. Some last-minute scrambling by both teams. Tight defense, lots of fouls. First one is up. It banks off. No good, so she does not get a second one. Dominguez with the rebound, though. But then she is going to be fouled.
Yeah, and
they're going to call that foul quickly by Frazier.
So her fourth personal, and she's picked up all four of those in about the last 3.5 minutes.
Yeah.
And so she'll head to the line to shoot two. Lovington now in the double bonus.
Frazier had 6 points and a rebound in that first half, and then she has come on and has had more rebounds, but no scoring for her in the second half. Dominguez eyes it, puts it up, bricks it off, misses the first. 45-34, your score remains. Lovington going to win this one. 52 seconds left to play as they are down. Eunice is down by 12. Dominguez sinks that one, makes it 46-34.
She's now 1 point away from a double-double on the day.
And that is going to be Jones bringing the ball across, gives it to Rangel. Rangel gives it over to number 3, Hobbs. Hobbs tries a three-pointer, won't fall. With Rangel with the rebound and the putback, it won't go. Then a fight for the rebound. Dominguez comes up with it, but I believe she is going to be fouled. Let's see who they call that on.
I think they're going to whistle Frazier, but we'll have to see.
We'll see. I think it may have been Hobbs. I'm not sure. No, they're going to whistle Frazier.
Rangel.
Yep, Rangel. Okay. So
right.
Rangel with her first foul, and that is going to send Dominguez to the line.
She got her 10th rebound, so now she needs 1 point to have a double-double. So she needs to make 1 of 2 for her double-double.
And it's up, and it rattles in. It hits the front, hits the back, and rolls in. So she does get her double-double.
10 points, 10 rebounds.
She gets a second shot. And this one's good as well. So makes it 48-34. With 36 seconds left, Eunice has got it. They send it down to Frazier on the left side, and I think she's going to be fouled by Baker. We'll see.
Yep, that'll be her 4th personal.
Yep.
9th team foul, but she was in the act of shooting, so it will put Frazier at the line to shoot 3. So, of course, don't forget tomorrow, more Lovington Lady Cat basketball as they hit the road to open the district slate in Artesia. Now, we'll be talking more about that.
Frazier's first one up, nothing but net. So she's got 7 points in the game. Another chance at another basket. Makes it 48-35 with 33 seconds left to play in this game. Second shot is up, and that one also good. 48-36.
Oh, they're going to say she was on the line, so just a two.
All right, just a two
shot.
All right.
I was
as
pretty
Garcia
sure she was
takes
a
the
3,
ball across the timeline left side, passes to Casas, gets it back. I think Eunice is Lovington's just gonna sit on the basketball. They're just gonna pass it around and let the clock roll out. Garcia pulls back, bouncing. She's Frazier against her. Frazier's not gonna waste the foul on her. 7 seconds left. The clock's ticking down. Garcia's just gonna hang on to it, let the clock run out, and yes, it's over. And your Lovington Lady Cats have their first victory of the season, 48-36 here at Wildcat Gym. And we will be back in 4 minutes with your wrap-up after this one with more Lovington girls basketball on No Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports.
Attention shoppers. Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Devon Energy is proud to support the athletic programs of Lovington High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Lovington, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Wildcats!
When it comes to your hard-earned money, selecting the right bank is vital. Hi, I'm David Campbell, president of First American Bank in Lovington. First American Bank in Lovington is part of this community. So bank with trusted partners you know, and trusted partners that are part of this area we call home. First American Bank offers all the advantages big corporate banks do, and we do our banking with hometown support and commitment. Choose First American Bank, 19 West Washington in Lovington. We want to earn your trust, then earn your business.
General Welding Supply, Inc., the only locally owned and operated welding supply shop in Lea County. Why is shopping local important? There are many reasons. Shopping local keeps your dollar right here in Lea County. The staff at General Welding Supply shops the same stores you do. How about support? General Welding Supply supports local by sponsoring schools and youth sports. Shop General Welding Supply in Hobbs and Lovington. General Welding Supply, a proud supporter of Lovington sports. Find them fast in names and numbers.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lea County Electric account. It is called SmartHub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the SmartHub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the SmartHub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lea County Electric account conveniently and securely with SmartHub. Lea County Electric, owned by those we serve.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle's new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that helps keep your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington, your Napa Auto Store.
We're the pharmacy that you've trusted for over 75 years. Being open for that length of time can only happen with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now a Pharmacy has supported the local youth in City of Lovington for over 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now a Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now a Pharmacy located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now a Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Lovington Wildcats.
Looking for tubing testing and scanning in the Permian Basin? Call Empire Services. Empire's been in business since 2012 and has maintained the professional and dependable service company for tubing testing and scanning. Empire Services, a proud supporter of all Lovington High School athletics. The team at Empire Services wishes the Cat athletes the best of luck this season. Don't forget, if you're in need of tubing testing and scanning, call Empire Services at 575-318-6465, 318-6465. Hey Wildcat fans! Wildcat sports are back in full swing. Catch the action live at the stadium, in the gym, or the Diamond, or see it on the Lovington Sports YouTube channel. Links on the school webpage, social media, or streaming at hobbsamerica.com. The Lovington Wildcats are the finest in the West, and we love to cheer on the athletes. Thank you to our Wildcat family for your continued support. Lovington schools are the best school district in all of Lea County. Wildcat strong, go Big Blue.
Back here at Wildcat Gym, the Lovington Lady Cat postgame show as the Lady Cats get the big victory 48-36. I'm TJ Miracle, and taking a look at the final numbers, Dawn Morgan.
Yes, for Lovington, your leading scorer looks like Celeste Dominguez. She ended up with a double-double, 11 points, 10 rebounds, and also scoring, well, actually, Myra Castro had 12 points, so she's your leading scorer for Lovington, 12 points, 3 rebounds, then the 11 points and 10 rebounds for Celeste Dominguez, 10 points, 4 rebounds for Audrey Alexander. You had 6 points, 12 rebounds for Madison Baker. You had 3 points, 1 rebound for Lex Martinez. You have 6 points and a steal for Jasmine Casas, and rebounding but no points You had Gracie Story with 3 rebounds, Elizabeth Garcia with 3 rebounds, Caitlin Bell with 3 rebounds. Total rebounding for Lovington, 41. Total turnovers for Lovington, though, 29. And that's how Lovington gets their 48 points, 48-36 the final. Looking at Eunice very quickly, your leading scorer for Eunice was Faith Hobbs with 11 points and 10 rebounds, so she also has a double-double. Arisha Frazier has 8 points and a rebound. Denise Rangel with 7 points, 3 rebounds. Chloe Jones with 6 points, 4 rebounds. Also, Kendra Caballero with 4 points, 4 rebounds. And then also coming in with a rebounding help, Garrett with 4 rebounds and a steal, and Jasmine Martinez with 4 rebounds. And that is how Eunice gets their 36 points. They turn over the ball 13 times, and they have a total of 31 rebounds in the game. And again, Lovington winning 48-36, notching their first victory of the season. So they are now 1-3, and will go into their first district game against Artesia in Artesia tomorrow.
Yep, tomorrow night right here on, actually tomorrow night it will be, as I can get my microphone put back where it's supposed to be. Tomorrow the Lovington Lady Cats will be, of course, on the Lovington tab at hobbsamerica.com. They will also be on the Lee County News and Sports YouTube channel tomorrow. The Lee County News and Sports YouTube channel tomorrow. We'll post all that on our social media pages. So around 7 o'clock from the Bulldog pitch, you'll have the call there.
And you'll be here.
I'll be here for the district opener for the Lovington boys about 7 o'clock.
So a good game, well fought by both teams tonight, pretty well played. Lovington doing a better job as far as not turning the ball over as much as they have in previous games. Also showing some better defensive pressure on Eunice tonight. But Eunice didn't go quietly. They put up a real good fight. They've got a good team, especially for a 2A team. They played Lovington, a 4A team, very well tonight, and made Lovington work for it. But some good improvement that we can see from the Lady Cats, so they should go into their game against Artesia with some confidence and some momentum tomorrow.
Well, certainly hope so. Of course, tomorrow, right here on the Lovington Sports tab at hobbsamerica.com and on the Lee County News and Sports YouTube channel for the Lovington Lady Cats. So the Lady Cats get their first win of this season tonight, and tonight's game was brought to you by Now Pharmacy, Devon Energy, Empire Services, the Lovington Schools, First American Bank of Lovington, General Welding Supply, the Lee County Electric Cooperative, also by Lovington Auto Supply and Bob's Thriftway. For Dawn Morgan, I'm TJ Miracle saying so long until tomorrow. This has been an exclusive presentation of Noel Mark Digital and One Radio Square Sports.